Hey everyone, welcome. This is Christian Ali here, coming back for a new game. You might remember me playing Civilization 6, I think it was. Yes, I was playing Civilization 6. And I know it's been a long time, but I've been very busy, with lockdown and trying to keep myself busy during lockdown when I'm kind of neglecting that game, neglecting you guys, which I'm very sorry about. But I'm back now. I'd just like to say welcome back to my channel if you're new. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Happy to have you here and happy Hanukkah. Yes, that's right, today will mark the first night of Hanukkah. It is an 8-night festival. I mean, being a Christian, I'm a Christmas person myself, but Hanukkah is a very important holiday for the Jewish people. It celebrates the rededication of Israel and the temple back to the Lord God because of things that happened during a war with a guy named Antiochus, who was the leader of the Seleucid Empire. He conquered Israel, he suppressed it, and the Maccabees went into the hills, practiced Judaism, and formed an army, and they just beat him back. And Hanukkah is the celebration of the rededication from the abomination of desolation for the Jewish nation. Well, anyway, it's a very important festival to them. A rabbinical festival which you're allowed to work on, so a number of Jewish people might be too busy to watch this, but I just wanted to put this out there. So I was thinking about it. You know me, I love games that you don't have to do too much. I love history games, I love imperial games. And I started to get into Imperator Rome. And one day it occurred to me, technically, if you play long enough in the game, you can go through the Maccabean revolt. So I thought that I would do an 8-night stream, so like 1 or 2 hours each night, each of the 8 days of Hanukkah, and talk about the historical events that surround this festival and what it means to people. So let's start looking into that. As you see, I've picked Samaria. I'm not doing Judea today, I'm doing Samaria for this 8-night stream. Because, well, why not? I really don't like how history treated those guys, so I decided to write a story where I'm going to watch the Seleucid invasion and the Maccabee revolt from a safe distance from my mountain of Samaria. In Samaria, I'm going to watch the revolt happen. From there, and hopefully, I'm going to be able to just storm in. And when it's all over, I'm going to see how much of this land I can take for myself. But first, let me spin you the story. The year, as you can see, the date is winter solstice, 21st of December, 542. The Maccabees will revolt and take this country by force in 587. That's when I'm going to start to make a move. So, this is the kingdom of Judea. It's bordered by the kingdoms of Egypt, Nabatea, and Samaria. To the north is Coal Syria. Cyprus has formed its own kingdom. And the Seleucid Empire has grown into a very large and yet still very shaky and choppy new version of the Persian Empire. Which is ruled by Antisthenes, Frateraka, Macedonian Hellene. I actually don't know if we're going to get a Seleucid conquest, but who knows? A lot can happen very soon. So we've got this kingdom here. Judea, Philistia are ruled by Cleopatra I of Lagid. Judea is ruled by Joshua I of the house of Zadok, the Zadokite, who is near death and has inherited the kingdom from his father, Joseph Zadokite. Someone died 12 years ago, and the 18-year-old Joshua I became king. Simon left behind two sons, left behind a wife, survived by a wife, and a daughter. More on her later. But the real story is Rome. Look how big Rome has grown right now. They started around here. Where did they start? Where is Rome? Hold on. Well, Rome is somewhere down here. Suffragania, province of Campania. Where is it? Where's Rome? Hold on. I should know this, shouldn't I? Falasani, Ariminum. Where is this? Where is this? Hold on. Where is Rome? Rome is really hard to find, guys. Hold on. Where is it? Anyway, Rome has stretched out from wherever that came from. Anyway, Rome stretched out from Latium that's right. Laos, Brutium, Tensar. No, that's the shoe. Maybe the heel, no. Where is that? Anyway, it stretched out from its humble beginnings as a small republic and a city-state. It stretched out to all these different parts of the world right here. To all these different parts of the world right here. It now has advances on the Druidic kingdoms to the north and the Gothic kingdoms on this side. But it competes with Thrace. That Macedonian kingdom that was created when the Antigonid Empire fell. Now the Persians rule, as do the Armenians, the Bosporans, the Lalassians, the Olbaians, the Larandians, the Pamphylians, the Catanians, the Isaurians, the Hominadians, and I think there's someone else down there. The Mystians, no, the Ambladians, the Selgians, the Pelasgians. I got them already. The Saglassian Revolt, the Arcinians, the Oinundians, the people of Rhodes, the Rhodesians, and of course the Cypriots. My family actually has come from Cyprus, so one day I'm going to do a story about Cyprus. But for now, here is us, down here. Very little, but still very little. The Samaritans. It's ruled by alternate versions of Dahlia II of Samaria, who has married a woman from the House of Zadok. I played this a bit earlier. I know it wasn't fair to not show you all of that, but I didn't think we needed to show you all of that. We all know what's going on here. Judea is ruled by this guy. It's the 21st of December, 542, winter solstice, shortest day of the year. Gaius Zadokite is the primary heir, and I'm going to marry him to Joseph's daughter. She's moving to Samaria She's moving from Samaria to Judea. She's going to give birth to the royal line. If this Joshua guy doesn't get married and have a kid soon, this guy is going to be first in line. Shifra Samaria is going to have kids with him. She's 2 years older than him. So that story might not be the best story. But at the same time, things are going really well. It's the 21st of December, 5:42. We're waiting, and we're Samaria, they're Judea. We used to dislike each other. We have formed a defensive pact together, and there is a chance that I could die in a civil war because of this Ishmael guy who doesn't really like me and thinks he should be king instead of me. As always, don't expect to see a lot of pro plays, but we're going to have a lot of fun, and expect some role play because I love this biblical shit, you know, all this stuff about God, Bible, and Jews. I'm not going to be preachy, but I'm going to talk a little bit like I'm reading the King James Bible here. It's going to be really fun. So let's get into it. He's hoping we don't die in the first few years. Okay. Of course, the next thing I'm going to do is stage a royal marriage between her and Judas. The Judean house have graciously accepted our offer of a royal marriage. Thank the Lord. Helene Chanukah has travelled to Samaria in order to meet her betrothed, Judas Samarian. May our two nations prosper as a result of this mutual display of affection. Marriage of Samarian with Helene Chanukah, Judea gains 25 opinions of Samaria. By the way, we do have social equity here. Men and women can both do jobs. I like to get rid of the sexism. I feel like history is better off having men and women work together. I'm not always going to do that, sometimes I'm going to keep it historically accurate. And of course, a lot of people really want me to abolish this, but I might do, but I'm more likely to do stratocratic monarchy. I'm not going to get rid of social equity. Why the heck would I do that? I'm more likely to adopt stratocratic monarchy than I am to get rid of social equity. I'm more likely to build one of these things. I'm building a barracks in Salem and a barracks in Akraba. Okay. Was someone taking over Imperator? Someone taking over Imperator? Because that's not us. I'm not into that. Joanna, you're coming. Oh, she's supporting Judas. She's supporting Joseph. She's getting married. Expect a lot of marriages in this story. They're all getting married. Well, hey, I have to do something. I'm going to call down an omen. Oh, actually, it's also. I'm in a defensive apart from Judea, Samaria, and Nabatea. Oh! Who's that? What just happened? 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 What the heck is happening? I'll deal with you later. Okay. I'm going to remind everyone that we are disciples of Abraham. I love Abraham. I'm very big on Abraham. I'm an Abraham fan. National population growth, global monthly food modifiers. Somebody set Tyros on fire. I don't know if we should look into that, but what just happened? Cool. If only there was a way to ask what just happened. Maybe. We've had a couple of civil wars. Not gonna lie, we've had some civil wars before you guys showed up. I'm sorry you guys were kept out of the loop, but it's really very interesting stuff. It's some very interesting stuff. I'm sorry, but basically, someone she knew was in there, and I guess I was so upset and so ready to commit genocide to stop this whole civil war thing from getting out of hand. I think he killed some of his own kids, which I really regret. I totally regret it. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try and be a bit more merciful over the next few, generations or dynasties. Influenced by Egypt. We have seen a lot of interactions between our people and our Hellenistic neighbours in Egypt, and that some vessels have started bringing back the Egyptian traditions home to Samaria. With newfound knowledge in our hands, conflict has started to rise up between those who want to stick to our traditions and those who want to look forward and try the new ways. As we move forward, we should put an end to the conflict and decide what path we should follow, if we should accept these new teachings or not. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I love God. I love the Bible. I love the ancient texts. And I'd like to keep Samaria not only racially pure, but culturally pure. So I'm thinking, as good as it would be to have research points, look, we're getting 80, 60, 50, and 110. We're doing very, very well for ourselves, I think, research-wise. And those research points, they can be spent on anything. Anything at all. So I don't have a lot of martial advances. So even though I don't have any martial advances, if I want enhanced training grounds, I can get it from him. His research will go up there, and I can spend that on this. Or this. or even one of these. Why would I want maritime patrols? I don't know. Point is I can get them. I can have them from this guy. If I want religious advances. In fact, I have some religious advances. We've gone all the way down to 0. Literally down to 0. The idea that there can be nothing at all sometimes. There can be a period of nothing at all. That was a very big concept. See, the concept of 0 did not exist in the standard Roman numeral system. The existence of such a concept was vital to the Greek mathematicians in performing advanced calculations. The knowledge that you can have nothing was a very revolutionary concept. But the fact that you can have 0, that there are periods when nothing exists at all, is very impressive. And I'm impressed by that. And if I want to keep doing religious advances, or oratory advances, I can do them just from Samuel, just by the token of Samuel, researching oratory advances that fast. Okay, so he's not been researching that fast, but if I want it, I can have it. Just from someone else doing it. Just from the token of someone else doing it. That's pretty impressive. So, what I'm saying, if I'm saying anything at all, is that I don't have to give one about research points. Those don't matter to me. I don't need those. Okay, maybe I need those. If I do need those, I can live without them. And so, our traditions are all we need. That's a 5 to state religion happiness. That is a 5 to national manpower. We've got 7 out of 7 imports on importing wheat from Egypt, wood and sheep from Judea, as well as base metals. We have light infantry offense. I wanted iron, but they didn't have any trade routes for iron, so I had to use the base metals. Oh well, we all know what the Iron Age looks like. Iron Age is kind of overrated anyway. I mean, these Philistine guys, you know, they did the Iron Age before most other people. Was it the Iron Age? Yes, that's right. They did the Iron Age before other people did. And, well, this is actually pretty good. I think we do it very well here. I am about to do a lot better. Richard, yet. Don't be impatient with me just yet. I'm about to do a whole lot better. And not just because I got a research point. I can afford a new invention. See? Oratory advances for the win. We're going in. Now, if this was a live stream, I could ask you what I should get. But I'm just gonna pick. My delegate, you can just decide by yourself, eh? Oh, I certainly want to go down there. I'm going for the watermill. Maybe I shouldn't go for the watermill. But I want the watermill. And hey, we'll go to grain rations and herbalism sooner rather than later. You know, considering these are religious advances, this is actually pretty good. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. Okay, back into it. Oh, also, we took a chunk of Nabatea. They are at war with Igra. The Igra Empire. Which is very, very big. I'm starting to worry about those guys. But hey, we're allied with Nabatea. Oh, I have too much political influence. Yep, I performed a divine sacrifice. Offering up our sacrifice will appease the people and increase the stability of our realm. I'll be doing that one a couple times. I should be doing it more often than this guy needs. Yeah, because this guy sure could use it. This guy could sure use some faith and religious piety up in here. I'm waiting for these guys to pop out, kid. Oh, the faith of Gadish. Never has a more devout man existed than Gadish Nuri. Our people clamor at the very door of the temple, demanding that we declare our feast in his honor. How should we answer them? We are blessed by the gods to have him. We are blessed by God to have him. He's dumb, but he's loving. He's arrogant, but he's also narrow-minded. He also has arthritis. we really... I don't know how good a guy he is, but he is loving. That's good. A grand festival. In a stunning display of generosity, Gadish, a well-loved member of our religious institution, has commissioned a grand festival out of his own pocket. Either he paid for his own party, or he did Passover, which is also kind of awesome. Integrated culture happiness. What happened? What the? Wait. Wait, what happened? I could have sworn there was somebody all set up to marry. Yes, you will marry Shifra. May our two nations prosper as a result of this mutual display of affection. We're doing it, guys. We married the primary heir. And assuming this Joseph guy kicks before he can have kids. And if this Joseph guy kicks it, and if Joshua the first of Zayden, and if Joshua croaks before he has kids, she'll be first in line. Our children will be related to the Sumerian house. I don't really know if this is really Game of Thrones, Crusader Kings type marriages, but it's important to have them. We should be doing it anyway, because it's important to just make sure that it's... Oh, right. Give me some time. I gotta pause. Oh no. Oh no. Raise the levies! Call to arms! Somebody! Call to arms! Save us! Save us from these guys! What about, Judea? Help us! We married your family here for no... and without an ulterior motive at all, I might add. Aside from the fact that, you know, we thought that your king would die, so we thought we should marry him in now. I'm always having to replace researchers. We give them a grant. We give them a research grant, and all of a sudden, they just want a piece of our country. Well, at least now we have 70% research. Do we? Yes. Well, at least now I've got 70% research in here. Which is definitely better than nothing. And it's much better than what we had before. You useless piece of dirt. Where are you, you little punk? Where are you? Where are you? You in here? You live in here? Where do you live? You live up here? It's gotta be somewhere around here. Where is he? Where is he? Where the hell are you? I'm not letting you get away with this. There he is. Oh no. We're under siege. Oh, get in there. Fight this guy off. I got my hands full taking these cities back. Oh. Oh. Yes! None shall hide! You shall not pass! I'm gonna get him. Now I'm gonna get my homeland back. Yes! Get in there, man! Yeah, ha ha! Thank you! I'm gonna take out your land. What does it look like up here? Okay, well, better get back in there. Yes, now. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Here, take us out. We won! We are victorious! Now. Oh no, you're not getting away that easily. I'm not letting you get away from me that easily. I'm not gonna let you get away from me that easily. I know you'd get away from me if you could. They're probably coming back eventually. Yes, I have weakened them. They will be defeated. Will be broken. Oh. At long last, the brutal struggle between our own nation has come to a close. The remains of the armies once commanded by Ishmael Mar-Sayam lie broken and demoralized, awaiting our judgment. Ishmael himself has been cast in irons, while we decide how we should punish him. His co-conspirators for their transgressions against the people of Samaria. I've got more to gain from doing this. Maybe I'm going to get another civil war later on, but I'm used to those. Okay. Imprisoning you, and I'm gonna flog him. We're gonna execute him. One free innovation. Eventually I'm going to go for brain ration. But for now, thank you. Oh, you may stand down now. What did we lose? Did we lose anything? Yes! Yes! Haha! Yes! Oh my word! Her children are going to be... Shit. Her children are going to be the rulers of Britain. Her children are going to be the new rulers in the house of Judea and Zadok. But it came at the cost of Judas and his wife. That is such a shame. Actually, what happens if we lock up the baby? What happens if we imprison the baby? I pay 182 tyranny. I lose 5 popularity. She loses 50 loyalty. Yeah, I'm not locking up the baby. Don't put the baby in prison. Hey, don't do it. I gotta show you the prison while I'm doing that. Is it? Yeah, Judas. Don't put the baby in prison. Don't put the baby in prison. It's like plot, whispers in the dark. The greatest threat to any nation comes not from without, but from within. constant infighting between those who would name themselves heir can consume countless resources and lives. Our spies at the court are certain that Jonathan Marcia, the man who has made no secret of his ambitions for the throne, is plotting to ensure his future by doing away with the competition. We should keep a watchful eye on Jonathan. Your mouth to God's ears. Start a plot event chain. We lose 11 gold and 73 cents. Jonathan, I don't know what the money is. I don't know what the currency up here is. I don't know what this money is. It's treasury. I have 344 and 33. And the monthly balance was 124. Taxes account for 3.01. Commerce accounts for 1.01. Fort maintenance minuses 2. And wages subtract 78. This is the amount of money available for recruiting armies, recruiting advisors, and constructing new buildings. And we're going to lose 11 of that, 11.73 of that, doing this plot event chain. Or I could just say, nonsense. We should put more faith in our subjects. He's got a lot of loyalty, but I'm going to pay to have him closely observed. YOLO! You only live once. Who knows, but that maybe he is going to try and do away with me. National commerce income. What's the administration like? Ooh, Palestine's pretty good. Got Samaria. We got Galilee. Oh, I've heard Galilee is actually pretty good. I've heard from what I know that Galilee is actually a very good place to trade from. Wait a minute. What are the Galileans like? What's it like in Galilee? We're 100% Jewish. We're 100% Levantine. And there's some slavery. I say we encourage trade here, guys. I want us to make more money here. Meanwhile, what's going on in Samaria? With some Egyptian, some Jewish. Nope, we're all 100% Jewish here. There's some slaves, there's some free men, there's some nobles, there's some slaves. We've never had a civil war because of that before. We've had 4 civil wars, but none of them have involved another country. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to deal with that now. So I'm going to deal with that now. Jonathan Marsayan has been spending increasing quantities of time with another petty claimant to our throne, Zachariah Sumerian, married to one of our researchers, who's 56 years old. She's 20 years his junior. I'm not going to judge, but that's interesting. Yeah, I've married 16-year-olds. In the game, I have. It's not the best, but these two are natural enemies. So it might be wise to be particularly careful with this developing situation. Thanks to our discreet surveillance of the conspirators, we were able to determine that they were having an animated discussion about Samuel Sumerian, another petty claimant to our throne. Ooh. We must warn him at once. He gains loyalty. He gains loyalty. He can fight back. He will probably come back to kill us later. But we did the right thing. If anyone's gonna take this guy out, it's gonna be us. And it's only gonna be in self-defense. Jonathan Marcia chose to make a preemptive move against Samuel Sumerian today, apparently overconfident in his own abilities. Thankfully, due to exceptional martial ability, the fight went in favour of the defender. How tragic. Now, we've got the right to hurt you. Those through his dark in court, Samuel Sumerian, the accused, is brought head hanging before the Adonis Samuel. An orator and paragon of the people has finally gone one step too far. Samuel, an orator and paragon of the people, has finally gone one step too far. Please. Keen to expedite the trial, the examiner formally addresses Adonis Dahlia, asking what crime Samuel stands accused of. Treason! As well as murder. I can never trial them for what I want to trial them for. That really bugs me. I can never trial them for what they really did wrong. You're trying to kill somebody. I should arrest you because you're trying to murder someone. That's bad. I love that the music just started to do that when I said that. You killed somebody. You almost killed a guy. That alone is worth arresting you. So Adonis Dahlia, admitting his guilt and begging for forgiveness. Guilty indeed. The trial must continue. What do I do? During a dull and frankly amateurish defense, Samuel Samaria, immersed in one tricky situation, remained unsure quite how, but rather than professing innocence, Samuel seems to mistakenly assume that he was acting on behalf of the prosecution and accused himself of a wide variety of crimes. That would be a good time to push the advantage. The court falls deathly silent as the magistrate clears his throat. Falters and pipes up in a reedy voice. Find Samuel Sumerian guilty of all charges. The entire building shrieks with the uproar of all present. The court guards seize Samuel and march him away to the dungeon. It's for his hours to sign down. Success! Success! What should I do? Giving Joseph your card in your position. He was such a good researcher. I'm so upset. Could have really used that guy. What I do with you. Okay. Okay. Here's where I'm getting a little unsure of myself here. A part of me really thinks that this guy should get executed, same way I executed the other guys. But at the same time, the Sumerian Court of Law, famously, or at the very least like the Jewish Court of Law, is famous, or was famous, for having reminded people that you need to approach every case differently. I really want this guy because he helped our research speed a lot. I mean a lot. I should really keep him. But that's a tough one. What do I do? I mean, if I keep him around, he might come back to destroy us in a civil war. And that's the last thing I want. But at the same time he might not. And in the meantime he could help a lot. You know what, I've decided. He's gonna spend a year in prison. Okay, maybe 2 years. He's gonna spend 2 years in jail. What the? You guys never cease to undermine me. What the hell is wrong with you guys? At a recent feast, our Samuel was making merry when he mysteriously suddenly suspected he might have been poisoned by those seeking to do away with the competition with the throne. He valued his life alone. His life at all. We should seek assistance immediately. Call in our physician, Joseph. Okay. You're getting arrested. Traitor. In the midst of the rousing and self-congratulatory monologue, Jonathan Marcia pauses with dramatic effect. Wheeling around, he points directly at Ganesh Nuri, who happens to be attending the court. In a shaking voice, Jonathan accuses Ganesh of masterminding the whole affair, leading to much of the court joining his side. Nonsense. Ganesh is an honourable man. As matters progress in the trial of Jonathan Marcia, an unexpected figure enters the court, flanked by burly soldiers. Lycia Yochanan takes a seat beside Jonathan and whispers in his ear. Jonathan nods and rises to speak once again. It appears that he is now vouched for by Lycia of the Yochanan family. We should tread carefully as Lycia wields contend for more influence. Branya. Innocent. I'm gonna release you. You were innocent the whole time. That was self-defense. That guy wanted to kill you. You only hurt him. You only hurt him because he was gonna poison you. I'm gonna let it know that you're a murderer. You tried to kill this guy. You tried to kill Samuel. The industrious folk of Shechem have excelled themselves, contributing their own personal funds to develop the infrastructure of their fine city. We hope this attitude can be mirrored by some of our less loyal subjects. Nope. 4 granaries. Ooh. What should I do? You're in very good health. You're in very good health already. I'm gonna try and, you know what? I'm gonna try and give... I'm gonna try and give Samuel his old job back. He's brain damaged, so he's not gonna. I would like to see who else would be good in your position. Thank you, that's very good. As for his wife, he will seek treatment for her. So I'm getting a bit corrupt, but don't even think of it as bribery. Think of it as I'm paying her like health leave. That's his wife. She's earned some respite, and really we need some more people. Leprosy. That's one heck of a way to die. That's a horrible way to die. You can tutor her. You can tutor my children. I'm gonna save that for another time. Maybe. But no, I'm gonna do that later. It's a shame that this had to happen. On the positive side, he got his old job back. Oh, that's really his car. I'm gonna save some of the really exciting stuff for another time. What do I do now? Turn yet. How did he get to Egypt? You'll excuse me. I have a lot of thread stuff. Martha, she's very... She's going to study religious advances. That's going to be very impressive. That's going to be very impressive. Personally, I do look forward to that. So, what's next? I mean, I could hold a war council. Oh my, look at that. my, look at that. As is custom, we have prepared a large sacrifice for the next Sabbath. Excuse me. Let's check the just hand. Medicine that kind of did stuff to me. We had a large sacrifice for the Sabbath, at least until Arcane Kadish Nuri informs us that a lot of the sacrifices have gone missing, and that we need to get our hands on new sacrifices before the Sabbath. Not finding the replacement needed, we are sure to get unpopular among our vassals and the priesthood. Is it really that necessary though? Our stability will increase. This is due to our last action. So anyway, this. Okay. Time does fly, doesn't it? Time flies when you're making a kingdom. Oh, treatment is successful! Praise the Lord! Shalamzion Zadokite has been receiving treatment for an ailment for some time now, thanks to the superb skill of Joseph Sumerian. We have received the mysterious medical arts. With him, a full recovery has been made. He's a pretender to the throne. But at least he's an easy pretender to talk to. Okay, queued events. Nope, I want to see the events. Pardon me. I want the events. Show me those events. So, what should happen now? Okay, I'm just gonna take a look around. Okay. We've got something everywhere. Oh, a minor addendum. Joseph Sumerian has suggested a small addendum to an often referenced law pertaining to the rights of the common folk. It should only be a small effort to push this through the court. A small investment contract. I just hope it's not going to be one of those weird rules that, you know, let something really crazy happen. Oh, what's this? Oh, we're getting a lot of tax income here. Oh, okay, so... Oh, what was that? Anything out there? Nope, province of the Eastern Delta. Keep. One day, I'm gonna go into the province of Sinai. Because Oroskorib, because Oroskorib is the place where Mount Sinai was. And the Jewish shrine of Moses. And I'd like that. Cool times of Namatea. Okay, fine. I'll accept the offer. This is their third civil war. Well, there's much civil about war. We raise up levies and march down into where are they? Where are you guys? Where are you? Hey, where is he? Which way are we supposed to go? Right, we're marching down. Oh. Put him in tents. Oh. Put him in tents, yep. Yep, we're coming down. I know where to go now. Keep going, keep going. Once we conquer this city, oh, by the way, we have a natural attrition. That's the natural avoidance of attrition on our army. Our military traditions allow us to march on the desert and not have to worry. And not have to worry about how it feels being there. Where's the revolt? There's only the one revolt. Okay. Oh my, look at that. Crisis in Egypt. The recent death of the Egyptian ruler has caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of this situation, numerous lackeys, pretenders, and legitimate claimants to the throne have risen up to bear arms against the newly crowned Basilissa, Cleopatra II Lagid. As the nation of Egypt is of interest to us, it might be that we can exert certain influences over the more rowdy pretenders who have been plunging their nation into further turmoil. Pretenders in Egypt can now be supported with a new character interaction. Oh, these guys need to go home. So I'm gonna send these guys home. I'm gonna send these guys home. And then, let's figure out what I'm gonna do now. Further, I know Egypt has treated the Jewish population in Babylon, Egypt to Memphis, terribly and unjustly, mistreating them just because of their different faith. See, I got no respect for that, man. I got no respect for that. Why are you doing it? Why'd you do it, girl? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Acting like this is a bad thing. A Judean revolt. As a Jewish state nearby, our people expect us to be a safe haven for these Jewish refugees. It would certainly make us unpopular on the leadership of Egypt, though. The Imperator II, like he expects us to leave the people alone. You know what? Egypt, you've been a thorn in our side for years. First you kept the slaves, now you're keeping more slaves. I've had it. Samaria will be a safe haven for all. Well, I think that's actually going to do it for us now. I think that is our first night of Hanukkah smashed. We're not quite at the Maccabean revolt yet, but I assure you by the end of the 8 nights we are going to get to the revolt. We're going to see this revolt through to the end, if and when it happens. And yeah, we're going to recreate an amazing moment in Jewish history, and I for one do not want to miss it. I'm looking forward to this almost all year, and I'm going to see if I can see it through to the end. I'm really looking forward to that. You guys have a great time. Whatever you guys are doing, if you do celebrate Hanukkah, then blessings upon you at this moment in time. I hope this game, if you don't celebrate Hanukkah, well, I hope you've had a lot of fun. But if you do celebrate Hanukkah, if you are one of those few privileged people who gets the opportunity to light the menorah lampstand every year, or even just someone who acknowledges the miracle that God did in the world at this time, then blessings upon you during this period, and blessings on all of you. Remembering that it's never too late for things to turn around in your own life. Yep, we're going to keep going with this story over the next 8 days of Hanukkah, 8 nights of Hanukkah, we're going to look over the history of Samaria and Judea at this time. And we're going to get through the battle and the revolt. And I hope that you don't miss that. I'm really looking forward to that. In the meantime, guys, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I have a call to arms from Judea, so I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm probably going to respond to that eventually. But for now, thank you all for watching. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the tubes. Bye everyone.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avoteinu ve'imotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higyanu lazman